What's up? You're watching Cheap Seats. I'm Riley. That's Graydon, and today we're doing a bracket of crazy team names. Kind of crazy mascots, but it's not about the mascot, the one on the court doing the tricks, doing the dunks off the mini tramp. It's not none of that stuff. It's just about like a funny team logo, mostly minor league and college.
Yes, a lot of minor league stuff. They let those guys get away with a lot.
I was going to say, this isn't going to be like teams you've heard of unless you're from these places.
There's a couple.
For sure, but it's not like the Dallas Mavericks.
No, and I've never heard of them.
Yeah, they're a basketball team.
B-ball. Balling on the court.
But we do have a Patreon linked in description. It's only $5 a month. It's the best way to support us. There's also memberships over on the main channel, only $5 as well. We've got exclusive videos coming out every single week just for you guys. Cool, let's just jump right into it,
I
shall
want
we?
to.
64 team names, only one can win. Vote down in the vote somewhere.
It's 64. It's like sex.
Yeah.
It's like 4 people sucking your cock.
All right, we got the Gold Coast Blue Tongues versus the Clinton Lumber Kings.
Ooh, Lumber Kings or the Blue Tongues?
All right, Blue Tongues. Look at this logo. There's a lizard with a blue tongue.
Yeah, and this is an Australian something.
Yeah,
so
Gold Coast, Australia.
It's an Australian hockey team that I don't even think is around anymore, but it's not a person who has a blue tongue. That's important.
Yeah, and it's not just the tongue. It's a type of lizard that has a blue tongue. They're called the Blue Tongues.
Yeah, kind of like a skink.
Yeah, which again, I know, sounds like you shouldn't say that, but you can say it. It's an animal.
I believe a skink has a blue tongue. A dirty skink has a blue tongue. A dirty past of a skink has a blue tongue.
There's really nothing wrong with being a skink these days.
There's nothing wrong. And Lumber Kings is good, though.
Yeah, let's see the Lumber Kings here.
Oh,
I mean, that's just a normal baseball logo.
Yeah, I mean, it's a normal logo, but they are the Lumber Kings.
Yeah, it feels like more of a store.
Yeah, it feels like a local business. Come on down to Clinton's Lumber King. If you need 2x4s at half the price of those at Home Depot or Lowe's, you can get them here. I'll match their price. I double it or can guarantee it to you on the best day of my life. And my wife, Sally, here, working the front, family business. My son, John Boy, cut the tree down. I planted myself. My dad died. Kind of that kind of commercial.
A lot of information there.
Yeah.
They're a collegiate summer baseball team of the Prospect League in Clinton, Iowa, and they play their home games at Nelson Court. We got so much information up on this doc that we can read, and it's unnecessary, but it is awesome.
It is nice.
1956 to 2020.
Rest in peace to the Lumber Kings.
Yeah.
I gotta go Blue Tongues, though.
Yeah, Blue Tongues is funnier.
Yeah, for sure.
Funnier, crazier, cooler, and more badass.
Wilk, I'll double it and pass it on to the next person. You can get 6x10 for half the price of Lowe's.
Oops. I did the wrong thing. 1 second.
It's all right.
It tricked me because the Lumber Kings are blue.
Yeah, but the Gold Coast.
Right. Now we got the South Dakota Mines Hard Rockers versus the Fort Wayne Tin Caps.
This is like a school of the miners. They're called the Hard Rockers.
Is it a minor league team?
You are awesome. I believe the Fort Wayne Tin Caps, their mascot himself is called like Tinny Tin Tin or something, and it's just like a little tin man that runs around.
Believe that?
Well, I believe I read that yesterday, you dick.
Okay, I'm just saying. It's like I think their mascot is something I don't fully remember the name of.
Right, that's what you say when you don't remember.
Yeah, totally.
I believe, because I have enough information to lead me there.
Right, that's like when they say I believe in a thing called love. Yeah, you're not. You don't remember love.
No, but I believe in it. Yeah. I believe it happened once. I've read Romeo.
Of Leonardo DiCaprio and Rose from the Boat.
Hard Rockers is pretty good. I wish it was Hard Knockers, like fake boobs. Mm-hmm. But I have to go with Tin Caps.
Yeah, South Dakota. And then, oh my gosh, I didn't see the Tin Caps logo until just now. I know you guys have been looking at it and being like, why aren't they talking about that? This is an apple with a kettle for a head.
He's like got the kitchen soldier thing going on. You know what I mean? He's like, intruders.
Right. When you play soldier in the kitchen with your brothers and sisters.
Or like when your crazy uncle's crashing on the couch and you wake up and he's naked and he's built a fort in the kitchen and he has a pot on his head like a helmet and he tells you to get down because Charlie's in the front yard.
That's all very specific. It's a very specific memory that
he says the mole holes are mines and they're not moles and don't walk out there because Charlie's in the trees.
Now you lost me. Yeah, I'm not sure that this could happen to anybody.
Yep.
But it happened to you.
I don't think so.
Oh, that you just came up with that.
Correct.
Okay. I'm going to go with the Fort Wayne Tin Caps.
Obviously, shout out the FWTCs.
Now we got the South Carolina Gamecocks versus the Lewiston Maniacs.
It's like the cocks are in the game.
See, I thought you were thinking of the Maine.
It's like it's a gamecock instead of a controller or something.
No, it's like a chicken.
Oh.
This is one of the ones I'm sure you guys have heard of.
It's a D1 football school.
Yes.
The women's basketball program is excellent.
Historically, yes.
And I believe it's in North Carolina.
Yeah, didn't you say that it's South Carolina, first of all.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah.
And hold on though. I know a little about the Lewiston Maniacs.
Okay.
This is I think it's a junior ice hockey team. Actually, I know that. And they're in the Quebec Major Junior League Hockey.
You can just read it. I know you're like stumbling over it. It's right there.
And I believe
yeah.
It's located in Vermont. The team.
I have a hard time believing it's literally Capital Maine.
Damn it!
Yeah, this is not going super well for you so far.
Hate junior hockey, hate a pun like maniacs. I gotta go with Gamecock. That's a cock.
Totally, but it is funny that it's this popular. You know what I mean? Like they're a team.
They're a huge school.
Right. A lot of announcers have to say, oh, the Gamecocks are playing great tonight.
Yeah, the Gamecocks are really giving it to them, especially in the backfield.
Look at the penetration that the Gamecocks are getting.
Coach Cock really drew up a wet, sloppy big one, and he's ramming the asses of the USC Trojans. No Trojans on this Gamecock. They're fucking them raw, Donald. That's like shit they would say.
I like Maniacs, and I like this logo.
I do like the
M with a... What does it look like? It looks like, what's that? Doesn't it look like that a little bit? Or Teen Titans?
No.
Okay.
The Gamecock does look like a warthog bird or something, though.
It's just like a chicken.
I just can't see that far.
I'll go with the Gamecocks. That's fine.
Don't give in.
It's
You
fine.
can go with it.
Whatever you guys want.
Okay.
Who gives a shit?
All right, it's cock time.
Yeah. Now we got the Richmond Flying Squirrels versus the BSC Young Boys.
I love the Young Boys. You talk about a fucked up way to write an article. Real Madrid dominated the Young Boys today.
It is crazy that this has been around since 1898, I presume, from the logo. Why be better? Like, it's before that.
Well, by a slim margin.
Yeah, just by a little bit, by a couple years. But it is funny that it just says why be like that, and it is the Young Boys.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's NBA Young Boys.
They should get him some jerseys.
I'm sure he has some.
I think is it a Swiss team? It's a Swiss team. It's an unfortunate matchup for a really badass logo in the Richmond Flying Squirrels. I love that.
Real quick, why does the Swiss team have an English name?
Because they speak English over there. A lot of them better than us. They speak a lot of English.
I knew that. I was going to say that.
They speak German, Swiss German, English. They speak French. I bet you everyone in Bern or wherever the fucking Switzerland this is speaks like 4-5 languages minimum.
Yeah, I would just be the cheeses if I were them.
You'd be the what?
The cheeses.
Yeah, I bet you would.
I'd be the cheeses or the Alps.
The Young Boys have been on top of that league for a long time. Many a times those Young Boys have
I don't like it. I don't like the...
I love the Young Boys. I'm buying a jersey. Young Boy. It's badass. Fuck the Squirrels. Flying Squirrels, that's a pest.
I like Flying Squirrels, and I do like this logo.
I like the logo.
The logo is badass.
It really does. He's really flying at us.
I don't like the R, though. Get the
No,
R
I don't
out
like
of
the
there.
R either. That makes it look like a NBA Street Volume 2 or something, like a shitty PS2 sports game that's like in the alley.
It just looks like a second-rate superhero.
Yeah.
And I don't think it needs to look like that.
And I'm second date with a superhero tonight. Aquaman.
No way. I didn't realize. Oh, yeah, you guys matched. I didn't know you guys went on a date.
Yeah, we matched on Raya for superheroes.
How was the first one?
It was nice. Some of the stories he was telling me, though, seemed a little fishy. I'm just kidding. He seems great. And we split the bill.
I mean, did you guys get deep, or does he kind of seem like a shallow guy?
He seems pretty shallow, but that's okay because he can keep up with me because he drinks like a fishy.
That is so cool that you got to see Aquaman.
Yeah, I really had a whale of a time. And I'd like to fuck him in his blowhole.
I don't know if he has a blowhole.
Okay.
I haven't seen those movies, so I guess, I don't know. Let's go with the Young Boys.
Absolutely.
I hate that it's the Young Boys.
Young Boys versus the Gamecocks coming up next round. Stay tuned for that.
Now we got the Atlantic City Boardwalk Bullies versus the Campbell Fighting Camels.
Okay, Camels. I like that.
Yeah, I like it. They should have been the Soups, though, I'd say.
Oh, the Campbell fighting cans of Campbell's chunky noodle Campbell soup time. Donovan McNabb's mom. That'd be good.
Yeah.
I do like how Boardwalk Bullies, they're also a bulldog, and they're bullies because they'll beat you up.
Right. The Boardwalk Bullies can be either Italian guys or bulldogs.
What's the difference?
That
Slobbery with an underbite.
Okay, well, that seems racist.
What? No, that's not racist.
Or
You said all Italian guys are bullies. That's racist.
I never said that.
What I said was funny and charming.
I said the Boardwalk Bullies could be either Italian guys, which there are a lot
Okay.
in Atlantic City. That's just a thing.
Yeah.
And that, Jersey Shore, everybody's seen it. The Boardwalk. People talk about it like that.
Okay.
And then bulldogs, because people bring their bulldogs to the boardwalk, let them go for a little swim. I didn't say Italian guys were
You
bullies.
seem very defensive right now. And I've forgotten what
I
you were
feel like I
even
have to
saying.
defend myself.
Yeah, good. Because you're racist.
I like the logo for the Boardwalk Bullies a lot more.
Yeah, but I like the name Fighting Camels. I've never seen a camel. We've seen giraffes fight. Camels can't afford to fight.
Honestly, the thing is, this doesn't look natural. Like
This is
seeing a
red.
camel fight. Like if a camel's fighting, I think of them turning it into kind of like a human thing with boxing gloves.
Me too.
They should have done that with the logo because this looks unnatural. Nobody runs that way, especially camels.
Camels run like that.
They probably do, but they look stupid. They don't look like they could fight me.
And honestly, it looks like it's all wide out and on four.
What was that again?
They're wide out.
They're
and four
all
to-
wide out and on four. Okay, I'm gonna go with the bullies.
I'm gonna go with the camels.
Grant.
Oh, give me the Camels.
That's dumb.
No, it's not. That's the decision two men made against your one vote,
The
and that's
fighting
what you.
Camels.
Yeah,
They're
come on.
fighting.
All right, we got the Akron Rubber Ducks versus the UC Santa Barbara Gauchos.
Yeah, the Gauchos.
Oh. UC Santa Barbara is like a popular school.
What do you mean by that?
Like, I never knew they were the Gauchos.
Yeah, I mean, you mean like it's like a sizable school where you've heard of people going?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just had no idea that it was the Gauchos.
Yeah, the
I've never
Gauchos.
seen this logo either.
I believe it was like voted on, and I'm saying I believe, and I'm not reading this here off of this and saying that either. I think it was voted on in the 70s or something, and it was like a character in a show.
Okay.
And like that's what won.
There's probably a Gaucho Marx.
Like
They're-
Karl Marx?
Like Groucho Marx? Is
Karl
the joke
Marx
I
was a
making?
bit of a grouch when it came to capitalism. Chill out, buddy. Make some fucking money, would you?
Listen, can I tell you
What?
something really quick?
No.
If you're gonna kind of like compete in this whole comedy game,
Uh-huh.
I do kind of feel like you should know the beginnings of comedy, like the origins.
The beginnings. Karl Marx?
I said Groucho Marx
Oh,
of the
sure.
Marx Brothers. Okay, yeah.
That was Karl Marx's brother?
I'm sorry, guys. I didn't. Yeah, no. We'll get him. We'll get him up to speed. Yeah, no. Let's just try to move past it. Let's try
Alright.
to move past it. Yeah, for sure.
I don't like rubber ducks because they're always covered in shit.
Rubber Ducks. I thought it was gonna be like a Mighty Ducks play, and it's kind of funny because it's like, oh, what about the bathtub toy? Not so mighty now, but they're a baseball team, and so I feel like they should have been the hockey team.
Yeah, I hate it. I like gauchos because that's awesome. If I went to UC Santa Barbara, which I think is in wine country, which is sick, I'd be all about it.
Oh, wait a second. Akron.
It's in Ohio.
It's rubber. The rubber factory.
Yeah, Goodyear.
Yeah. They do rubber stuff. That makes me like the Ducks thing more.
They don't make ducks though. They make car tires.
So what? Rubber's in the name, like rubber ducks. I'm going with the rubber ducks.
Just like that.
Yeah, that's all it took for me.
Okay, I will too.
Okay. All right, now we got FC Show versus St. Louis Billikens.
The Billikens.
Okay.
The Billikens, I believe, is a doll that wards away bad vibes.
I've heard the term Billiken before.
It's like a little Buddha doll kind of deal, and it's like a spirit that keeps bad vibes away.
Okay, so it's like a reverse goblin.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
And
a goblin for good.
I'll tell you what, FC Show is going to be my favorite logo we see all day because that's a little gay soccer player with a soccer ball on a plate. He's serving soccer.
Are we sure that it's gay or is it just British?
He's pink.
So?
Oh, to me, Pink is gay.
Okay. I don't.
It's not right.
Right, yeah. I think this looks like it was designed by, like, I don't know, just like when you don't have a real graphic designer at a company and they have to make something, this is kind of what they end up with, the FC show situation.
Well, yeah, they've been around since before graphic design was a thing.
Graphic design's always been a thing.
Not since then.
Yeah, I think so. It was founded in 2005.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, FC show.
They're the show. I do like Billikens, though. This is a tough draw for FC show because there's statues of the Billikens all over the St. Louis whatever campus, and boy, are they cute. It does feel kind of gentrified behavior. They really make them they look like little goblin Buddhas. Mm-hmm. Which is, It's
weird. I've never seen, like, it's spelled St. Louis. I always just see St. Louis.
Yeah, it might not even be in St. Louis.
It is. I checked for that. I'm going to go with the Billikens. I think that logo is funny. It's winking, which is a little scary, but
he's getting rid of the bad
I know that he's good.
Yeah,
so.
I'm going with Billiken too. Sorry, FC show fans.
Pensacola Blue Wahoos versus the Liberal BJs. This is crazy.
The wahoo is the fastest fish in the ocean, and it's very tasty.
I love this logo. It looks kind of like a tattoo parlor.
Yeah, it does look good, but the Liberal BJs is a semi-professional baseball team from Liberal, Kansas. They've won 5 national championships and 13 state championships. They do state championships in semi-pro baseball.
I guess so.
The BJs have been coached by 3 major league managers. Wow, and have sent 165 players to the major leagues. Imagine going into the major leagues and being like, yep, did my time down with the BJs.
Honestly, it must have been electric in the 90s when Bill Clinton was president.
Liberal BJs.
Like, dude, come on. It's like we are on the news, folks. I mean, I don't know if they're talking about us, but they're definitely talking about liberal BJs.
I went through, when I helped find some of these names, I ordered like 3 of the shirts from like funny colleges. Like I won't spoil them, but I ordered a couple of them. Uh-huh. I did not put liberal BJs on there, but I will be purchasing a piece of their merch.
Liberal BJs.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's fantastic. The logo for Blue Wahoos is awesome.
Better.
It's a better logo, but it's liberal BJs.
Yeah, fuck off.
Holy shit. That's awesome.
5-star liberal BJ.
All right, Jacksonville Lizard Kings versus Southern Illinois Salukis?
The Salukis, you remember from the dog bracket?
Oh, yeah.
The smooth, like, greyhound kind of pretty dog, creepy ghost dog.
Yeah, it looks more like a maroon dog here, but...
Lizard Kings is dope, but it does make me think of King Giz.
A King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard.
Yeah.
They're a band.
They are.
Yeah, rock band.
Jam band.
I mean, they're a rock band.
You're a rock band.
They also do, like, every genre, so calling them a jam band is weird.
You're rocked.
I'm not. Don't do that to me.
What do you mean? They can't see.
It's not even a good joke.
It's not a joke.
It is a joke, because it's not true.
You got rocked the second you saw that Lizard King come on screen.
No, I do really like the Lizard King's logo,
Me too.
Because it's very unprofessional. It looks like a snake head.
It looks like a fucking, like a fun house. Like, it looks like Funnigan's logo or something.
Yeah, yeah. It looks like they would have bouncy houses and maybe paintball or something like that.
And your kid could get kidnapped if you let him there for too long.
On the other side of things, though, the Salukis logo is actually kind of good.
It's crispy.
It doesn't have the flow that it fully needs, but it looks like a real logo.
This is a dog that's never been used for a mascot. You get bulldogs, you might get coyotes, you might get wolves, you might get maybe a shepherd.
The German shepherds?
Yeah, maybe.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, never mind. That'd be a racist school.
Yeah.
But Salukis is like a pretty regal dog to have as a logo.
Yeah, I kind of like that. I'm going to go with the Lizard Kings, though.
I'm going to go with the Salukis.
Grant?
Give me the Lizard Kings.
Yeah.
Washburn Ichabods versus Victorian Bushrangers. Wow, Bushrangers. What the hell's going on there? It's a cricket team. Okay, that makes more sense.
That's what you could call a slutty guy in town, too, in like 1833. He's a proper Victorian bushranger.
Yeah, it does sound like a British thing.
Yeah, like a guy who goes around like eating out other guys' wives.
What's an Ichabod again?
Well, in this case, it was just the founder of the college, Ichabod Washburn, and he just named the school's team after him, which is pretty ridiculous.
Yeah.
I founded a university, and it's just like, yep, the Toledo or the Swanton Gradens. That's fucked.
Yeah, that is weird. Ichabod is such a ridiculous name. Too.
Yeah, it makes you think of Ichabod Crane.
Yeah, that's who I was thinking of.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but whatever. I like Bushrangers so much more than just some old-ass dickhead's name. Ichabod could have been one of the Victorian Bushrangers that was eating out your wife. You know what I mean?
Right. That's a name that would fit in that scenario.
Exactly.
Is what you're saying. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Bush Rangers is cool.
Yeah, I'm surprised I couldn't dig up more ridiculous cricket team names, but a lot of international higher level stuff is just the name of the city.
Yeah, they don't have like a mascot. That's a very like Western world thing.
Or if they do, it's like, the name of the city and then their mascot is like Fizzly Tizzly. And he's like a guy who has guns for hands. And,
I remember
spoons for
Fizzly
feet.
Tizzly. Yeah, from the 60s.
Yeah, he's got Uzis for hands and then spoons for feet and his tongue is a harmonica.
Those movies were pretty good. I mean, they're like, it's not my thing.
They were
old
exploitative.
Movies. They were exploitative. He directed them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And Air Jordan.
Who? Wait a second. You said something. Who was that?
Air Jordan.
I don't know.
He was the heir to the Jordan fame.
We're doing good. Bush Rangers.
Bush Rangers. That also looks like it could be a beer. Try new Bush Rangers. Double the calories.
Real quick, you see Luca stunting on his ex? Yesterday. That really was like the exact thing of like when you're in front of your ex with your new girlfriend and you're acting a little extra.
Yeah.
You're like, I would never do that. But when Luca was doing that, I was like, okay, he cried at the beginning.
Yeah.
And then he went out there and was like, well, I'll show you what you're missing, bitch. Look at me now. I've got a cool new shirt.
Yeah, and my friends are badass.
Yeah, and I'm having so much. You're laughing a little louder so she can hear. You're so funny, babe. That's one of the things that I like about you.
And hot. Way hotter.
Wow, I didn't know that. You're smart also.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
Cans.
Look at that body of yours.
It's tea.
Yeah, that body of yours is tea.
Bitch.
Did you hear that?
You're my ex is a bitch.
I miss you so much. 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 That's what he does at the end.
Oh, okay.
He texts her.
Nice.
Because that's what I'm assuming Luca did to the Mavericks. Nice. All right, now we got the Rocket City Trash Pandas versus the Real Salt Lake.
I hate...
Or no, it's Real Salt Lake.
It's not, though.
Oh, it's not.
Well, it's because, I hate when an American football club will name themselves Real. We don't say that. We read it Real Salt Lake. You know what I mean? We don't get to do Real.
Well, okay.
That's like if you fucking had a soccer club in Toledo and we put, a tilde over the O or the E and we called it Toledo. Like it was Toledo, Spain. It's not that. We say real.
I know, but maybe it's real salt in that lake.
It is.
Okay, then that's all we need to know. So it's all good. It's Real Salt Lake.
I hate it. The Trash Pandas, come on.
That logo is awesome.
Dude, it's a fucking raccoon.
I mean, yeah, that's what a trash panda is.
It's the coolest thing ever.
They're the AA affiliate of the Los Angeles Angels.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I used to play for the Trash Pandas. Now I play for the Angels. That would be a sick sentence to be able to say.
From Trash Panda to Angel, the story of Wade Dogs.
You couldn't think of a fake baseball player fast enough.
I was going to say Trent Triggers.
Yeah, that's not. I don't like that one.
Wade Dogs.
Wade Dogs is worse, though, because, it's just
How about Blade Fog?
No.
That's a good name.
Blade Fog?
How about Fennel Sandy?
Sandy's not really a last
Sanders.
Name. Fennel Sanders is
Fennel
good.
Sanders is good. That sounds like a pitcher from the 1710s.
I would have just said, Tanner Richlake.
That's not funny.
I know, but it sounds like a real baseball player's name.
Wade Dags.
Yeah.
Trash Pandas. Yeah, let's get out of Salt Lake. Never wanted to go there in the first place.
All right, now we got the Trail Smoke Eaters. The Trail Smoke Eaters. Okay, I was trying to figure out where I'm supposed to enunciate there. And then the Hamilton Tiger Cats.
Tiger Cats is so dumb.
That logo is so awesome,
It's fine, but Tiger Cats?
It's not fine. It's not just fine. It's awesome.
Tiger Cats?
Yeah, they're the Tiger Cats.
That is that is funny.
It's like puppy dogs.
I guess.
Yeah, why do you say that? You go puppies. Oh, no, you puppy dog. It's giving me puppy dog eyes.
Yeah,
it's giving me tiger cat eyes. That's cool. I'm fine with it.
Pigeon birds.
Yeah.
We're the Eagle Hawks.
Those are two different birds, so that's different. You could say
or Eagle Falcons.
Okay, you're right, because that's a classification of birds. I understand.
Correcto mundo.
I understand. The smoke eaters.
That's badass.
I mean,
my boy smokes so much, he's an eater.
That's not what it means, but I feel like this logo is not doing you any favors, though. Smoke eaters, let's get a big monster eating smoke.
Yeah. Are they the affiliate of the Oilers or something? Because that's what it looks like, but it doesn't seem like it. They have 2 Allen Cups, though. That's awesome. I got to go Tiger Cats, honestly, just because the logo is so much better, and both of these are kind of stupid.
I feel like smoke eaters, if we're going on name, I'll pick smoke eaters. I think Tiger Cat's logo is amazing. I really like it. I want to order something that's a Tiger Cats logo. They're a Canadian football team in Hamilton. Canadian football, though I don't know if I'm going to...
That's like a play.
Yeah. It might as well be ballerinas. But I'll go with the Smoke Eaters.
All right, Grant, where do you go?
I'll take the Smoke Eaters.
Eat it up, smoke them. I'm assuming that's one of their chants. Smoking. Time to eat.
All right, UC Santa Cruz Banana Slugs versus the Presbyterian Blue House.
No, Blue Hose.
Oh, Blue Hose. Why does it have what's-his-face on there?
What?
Who's that?
That's, are you thinking of Lionel from Tiger Cats?
No, I'm thinking of, who's the little clown baby?
Chucky.
Chucky
is not yellow with long ears like that.
Oh, yeah. No, sorry. I'm over on the right on the Blue Hose.
Oh,
yeah.
You're looking at the Blue Hose.
Yeah.
Blue Hose. That's what I call my fucking wallet when I open up. That's what I say. Damn, Blue Hose.
That's when you open up your wallet and you saw nothing for that whole phase of your life and you Blue Hose.
What?
You Blue Hose to get back up on top.
I Blue Hose?
Yeah.
I ate out trucker gals?
Sure, make of it what you will. I mean, it's a pun. So
I ordered a banana slug shirt yesterday.
I was going to say, that is awesome. I've seen this one before, and it's so cute. And
it's great.
It's awesome. You've got the pine trees in the background.
Yeah,
you don't even need that.
It's perfect. Santa Cruz is the one that's up in wine country, I'm pretty sure. Not Santa Barbara.
I wasn't paying attention when you said it, so I don't think other people were either.
That's all right. John Travolta famously wears a shirt, this banana slug shirt in Pulp Fiction.
Ah, that's cool.
It's badass. He's just like randomly in one of those shirts. I'm sure Quentin Tarantino bags some hose up there or something.
Okay. It's so weird because sometimes I feel like I'm having a nice moment with you, and then like 1 second goes by, and then I realize I'm like, oh, well, now I can't enjoy this the same way.
Why are you tripping on me, blood?
Exactly. This is what I mean.
Damn.
It's
I'm just trying to make fools laugh.
It's like the subject of a sentence. I'm usually like, oh, yeah, go Graydon. And then the predicate, I'm like, oh, fuck, why did I ever root for him?
Yeah, exactly. Fuck that shit. Don't listen to your parents.
Let's go with the banana slugs.
Absolutely. Blue Hose makes no sense.
We got the Shreveport Mudbugs versus the Mawsonay Papermakers.
Mudbugs. That's what I call the STD I get after having anal sex.
I love the logo for the Mudbugs. It is awesome because it's a shrimp, right? Or like a little lobster? It's a little lobster.
It's a type of crustacean.
Yeah, I saw the claws afterwards. I was looking at the face and being like, what's that? Okay, you got a lobster, and then the other one, I mean, is this a company?
It looks like a website.
They're the paper makers.
I mean, that's an awesome piece of merch to have because it's like you're getting money. I'm a paper maker.
Oh, okay, I didn't think about that, yeah.
That's pretty cool, but Mudbugs, again, it could be an STD you get after having butt sex.
So, and it looks red and like it's holding a hockey stick. I do like the little squiggly kind of goosebumps text on that too.
Yeah, I do too. I love it. The Mudbugs goes for 3.
It goes for 3?
Yeah, it's in for 3.
Okay.
Yeah, it goes for dunks.
It goes for 3. Okay.
Go for slams.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Mudbugs.
And the Mudbugs Papermakers is a men's senior team. So fuck that. They're a senior hockey team. Let those old guys fucking hit each other. Get out of here.
I didn't even think those were reported online.
I don't fuck with that shit. I'm going to report them.
All right, now we get the Green Bay Booya versus the Modesto Nuts.
That's what I say after I do a nut. Booyah.
It looks like we got a little chicken saying booyah. That is kind of awesome.
I like the nuts logos. That's like me and you, low key.
A little bit, yeah.
I'm like,
which one are you?
I'm the one that looks like a testicle, and you're the one that looks like a peanut.
I can't be either of those things.
Yeah, you can. It's a cartoon. Quit being so afraid of being a cartoon. You're not allergic to being a cartoon and having fun and being a child again.
I'm allergic to a lot of the things you said. Not being a cartoon, but the other stuff, yeah.
Being a child again?
Yeah, I broke out in hives trying to play catch with my dad that one time.
That sucks.
Yeah, it was a total bummer, but...
Why are they the Booyahs? It's just Booyah, too. It's singular.
Yeah,
it's like
the
eagles.
Oh, okay, wait a second. They're the Green Bay Rockers now.
But this is the former one. They were known as the Green Bay Booyah.
Yeah, they changed it from Booyah to Rockers.
Modesto Nuts is badass, though. I wish it was like a white waterfall as the logo instead of like a peanut and his buddy Walnut.
Oh, they play their home games at John Thurman Field. Which opened in 1955. That's pretty awesome. They're the single A affiliate of the Seattle Mariners. Modesto, California. Beautiful. I'm going to go with the Green Bay Booya because that looks like a little fast food place that I would pass and be like, let's check it out.
Yeah, is that regional? And they're like, yep, we've been here since 1955. We're home of the famous Booya chicken thigh cheeseburger. It's a cheeseburger with a bone in it.
You walk in the front door and they're like, Booya! Yeah. And they got all sorts of rituals that you don't understand because you're an outsider.
Or they're like, Arukimase.
You did a Japanese thing there, huh?
Wouldn't that be funny? If you walked into the Green Bay Booya regional fast food store and they said, Arukimase.
I guess it'd be funny.
You'd be like, oh, what the fuck? I thought this is a chicken spot. And then it's not. It's like a sashimi and shit like that.
I'm going to go with the Booya. Okay. All right, now we got the TCU Horned Frogs versus the Albuquerque Isotopes.
What'd you call it?
The Isotopes?
That's how you say that?
Yeah.
I'd say isotopes.
Sure. And that's that. You can say it that way if you'd like.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say Isotopes.
Really?
That's just how I say it, I guess.
All right.
Yeah.
Horny frogs.
That's a popular one. Obviously, LaDainian Tomlinson went there.
He went to Texas Christian University?
Absolutely.
Wow.
Is that right?
They had Michael Beasley, too, the left-handed baller. TCU has a lot of great athletes. Talk about another fantastic women's basketball program. I believe Kaylee Van Lith just graduated from there. After she transferred 4 times, but she ended her career.
Okay.
She balled out there. They're a good squad this year. I love a horned frog. It's awesome. It's vicious. It's scary. It's a desert creature. It's a West Texas desert creature. And I like that it's Texas Christian University because Jesus. And I hate nerds, and I don't want to talk about the isotopes. And I hate that logo. Everything about it.
Yeah, that logo does suck really, really bad.
Makes me soft.
Yeah, I'll go with the Horned Frogs as well. Second side, we got the Ironwood Fighting Youpers versus the Whittier Poets.
Shout out the UP for those of you who aren't around the Midwest. Maybe you're not from Wisconsin or Minnesota or Chicago or Illinois.
Chicago or Illinois.
Yeah, either one, or, Michigan. That little Michigan's hat, if you will, that top little finger cock of Michigan, the people who reside there call themselves Youpers because it's the UP, Youpers.
The Upper Peninsula.
Correcto mundo.
UP, and we're from the UP, so we're Youpers.
It's the penis of Michigan.
I love the Whittier Poets.
Me too.
I mean, it's awesome because you're like, oh, the Whittier Poets.
And he's got like a fucking badass cape.
Like, you may be witty.
But they're the Whittier Poets.
Exactly.
It's all, they'll like dice you up. Like they're going up against a team that's full of big guys and stuff. And they're like, and they're like, huh? And they like trick you.
Yeah, I think it's just their name.
Oh. Yeah. You don't think everyone there is not so smarty and witty?
What was that?
Huh?
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what you mean. I hate the Ironwood Fighting Youpers logo so much.
Dude, they're like, everybody in the UP is like in 1961. They still have fucking bad shit up there.
I mean, yeah.
Give them a break.
There's bad shit all the time. I'm just saying I hate the logo.
Give them a break, dude. They're still cutting down trees by hand in a beaver.
It's just a bad logo. It's okay. The other one is not a fantastic logo or anything, but I'm going to go with the Whittier Poets.
Oh, Poets as your mascot? Come on.
Yeah.
Badass. I'd like to see what do they put the guy in the foam suit? What's the guy in the foam suit wear?
Probably that.
I guess.
It's gonna look like Edgar Allan Poe, but like as a big like
an alcoholic.
Yeah, I guess that specific alcoholic.
Yeah,
Edgar Allan Poe.
Oh.
Or they're a raven, because I feel like that would make sense for poets.
Yeah, I guess. I think they're in California though.
Yeah, but I mean, name 5 other poets that you could make a mascot out of.
Bukowski.
I don't think anybody's making a Bukowski mascot.
We're the Transylvania Bukowskis.
Yeah, even if you're the Poets, and you're not gonna have a Bukowski mascot. Though.
Why not?
It just doesn't make any sense.
What about Verlaine?
Maybe just like what, like a gay guy mascot.
Chill.
He was gay.
You're gay.
I'm not.
Okay, I didn't know that. Thank you.
Okay. Would it be okay if I was?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You'd have to get the gay ear pierced, though, just so I'd remember.
I don't like piercings.
You have a fucking nostril ring hose.
Nope, I don't.
If you were gay, that'd be awesome with me.
What? Okay. Poets.
Poets, come on.
Now we got Sexy Poxit.
It means sexy pants.
Oh, Sexy Poxit. Okay, versus the Savannah Ghost Pirates. I love the Ghost Pirates.
Dude, I love it.
Wait, that's a badass logo, too. I kind of want some Ghost Pirates merch.
I like that glowing green.
Yeah.
Not only signifies that, like, because a ghost can glow blue, like in a logo or something, if these were just like the ghosts of whatever. But when it glows green, it lets you know that it was a seaman. You know what I mean? Someone that was out in the water, because it's like almost like sea foam or something. Anything that's glowing green, I'm like, oh, that's a dead sailor.
Really? That is such a weird explanation.
I'm telling you,
that.
other people are gonna agree with me, man. If you see a ghost and it's glowing green, you assume it just walked out of the ocean, or someone opened up a bad treasure chest.
See, here's the thing. When I think of pirate, I think of red because of the bandanas
And the beards.
and then also yellow because of the Pittsburgh Pirates, and because red and yellow are often paired together on a Captain Pirate's outfit, whatever that is. When I see this green, I think of like biohazard. I think of like slime and goo, and
I think of a nighttime sailor ghost.
that's so weird to me.
I think other people will agree.
I don't think so. Let's take a look at this other logo though.
That's a soccer ball with legs. It's awesome.
Yeah, I guess.
It's a soccer ball with pants on, and their team is called Sexy Pants.
Yeah,
That's pretty amazing. I'll give it to that. I mean, that's like classic Finnish bullshit. That's like some Nordic humor. Aha, going down to watch the Sexy Pants. That's how from Finnish people talk. No, they're like, want to go watch the Sexy Pants? Yeah, I could get worse if you'd like me to.
No, I think we're finished.
Finished.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Ghost Pirates easily.
I'm going Sexy Pants. It's way funnier.
It's not Sexy Pants, it's Sexy Poksit.
If you were Finnish, you'd hear pants.
And if you were finished, I'd be happier. Second Finnish joke.
Oh, I was going to do a nutting thing.
It's my second Finnish line.
Grant, where are you going?
Sexy pants.
Come on, baby.
That sucks.
Whatever.
Awesome.
Ghost Pirates.
The Ghost Pirates.
You're a child. That soccer ball has legs.
Ghost Pirates is like something I totally would name my trivia team.
Right.
But it'd have more stuff.
Sexy Pants is something no one will ever call you.
Good. I don't really care.
Okay.
If they did that, that'd be an ick, as they say.
Don't say that.
That'd be an ick.
It's an ick that you
It'd
even
be
said.
a red flag.
It'd be a Washburn Ichabod.
Yeah. If somebody was like, hey, Sexy Pants, I'd be like, we're done.
No
We broke up.
No one's going to do that.
You and me, we just broke up. Joke's on you. Toots. That's how I talk.
What's next?
All the time. Missile FC versus Centenary Gentlemen. Missile.
Dude, I love Missile.
That's a badass logo,
It
too.
is. It's badass.
Yeah.
I'd like that soccer jersey.
I'd like whatever they got.
Yeah, and Centenary Gentlemen, that's like, I would love to go beat their ass in basketball.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we got Centenary tonight? We'll show them who the fucking open the door for this.
Well, fellows, we've got to think of a mascot for our team. What represents us? Well, I mean, we're gentlemen.
We're certainly not bullies.
Well,
Or brutes.
we're certainly not blue tongues.
We're definitely not wolves.
Lions, bears,
No, none of those disgusting beasts of the wilderness.
How about cougars?
No, a pussycat? No, thank you.
How about the jazz?
The jazz, as I do love it, it is the devil's music, and it makes the women dance like sluts.
How about something abstract like the heat?
The heat, as I do like to bring it, I don't mind wearing a nice jacket when it gets cold.
Looks like this gentleman doesn't like the heat. He must stay out of the kitchen.
Enough levity, Johnson. What's we settling on as our mascot?
Well, let's just go with the gentleman. Feels fine.
Ah, yes.
Feels cool. Let's go with the gentleman.
I'm going with Missile, though, here for show.
Yeah, it's Missile.
Missile FC. Isn't it? It's an African club. Gabon.
Now we got the Mone Whoopi versus the Yukon Claim Jumpers.
Is Claim Jumpers like tax evasion?
Yeah, what the hell?
Look at that logo.
Claim
dude.
Jumpers is like some insurance mumbo jumbo.
Yeah. Call 1-800-CLAIM JUMPERS if you've been like wrongly accused of mowing your neighbor.
That logo is so sick because it looks like the mix between like laundry detergent
It's the metallic text.
and like an old tavern. Like
Yeah.
there's something, it's like an old sports bar, but they were really inspired by Mr. Clean.
I do like the Whoopi though too.
Yeah,
Because he also has like the Canadian leaf behind him, but he's also got
I hate to tell you this, man. That ain't no Canadian
this.
leaf.
What is it?
Don't tell the cops, but
Oh yeah, they're from Georgia anyway. Shit, that might be a Gucci man. It might be Gucci man.
I think it's pot.
Oh yeah, I'm going Whoopi over Claim Jumpers, even though as weird as it is. I don't know. I can't do it.
I don't know why there's a bird involved in the Whoopi one. The bird, the leaf, it feels all random. There's a bee.
That's what a whoopee is.
A whoopee is a bird?
That bird.
I thought it was a cushion and an old sex term.
Oh, I remember when I first busted your grandma's back having whoopee in the back of my old Model T.
I'm going to go with the claim jumpers
I'm
easily.
going whoopee.
Give me the claim jumpers, man.
All right. That's fine. Both of those are funny.
All right, now we got the Toledo Mud Hens versus the Hartford Yard Goats.
Oh, man, Yard Goats is pretty badass. But obviously, Toledo, we've been to a million, dillion Mud Hens games. And we'd like to throw out the first pitch this season,
please.
right, Riley?
Yes,
Sit up.
Sit up?
Yeah, present yourself.
Yeah.
Tell them a little claim to fame. You're famous in Toledo. Your family is famous. Hi.
Hey, how's it going, folks? I grew up in the Toledo metro area.
Savage here.
In Sylvania, Ohio. My name's Riley Savage. My grandfather, John Fox Savage.
Yes.
Although I did not get to meet him, was a great man who helped set up a lot of the inner city of Toledo, Ohio. And my family is, well known in that area. Maybe you heard of my Uncle Scott, my Uncle Jeff, my dad, Kevin.
Keep going.
And
Don't
we
let up.
would really, really, really like to head over to Fifth Third Field, where we've spent so many sunny summer afternoons watching
name's
the
Graydon.
sweet crack of the bat.
Yeah.
We'd love to throw out the first pitch at one of the games. We've got in total, we've got almost 1 million subscribers across all of our YouTube channels.
My name's Graydon. Last name's Weaver.
And we have toured the country.
Yeah.
We've sold out a good share of venues doing
Technically
that.
from Swanton, not really Toledo, but yep.
And we've sold a lot of merch, and we have a really dedicated kind of cult fan base. We talk about music.
Not a real cult, though.
Games and jokes and stuff. And we really, really think it'd be awesome and bring a lot of fans to the stadium if we could throw out the first pitch together. We are going to have to do it like this, though.
No.
have to
Whatever
do it
you
like-
want. Maybe we do, he goes and then I go, then we could say, who did better?
Well, let's just we'll do the speed gun. Whoever threw it faster wins.
Well, it's not, you can throw it 110, but if you're going to miss the box, it's going to be a wild pitch and you're going to give up a base. What's the point?
I used to be able to throw it 110. Right now, I'd probably max out about 50.
It's not just about him and his family's illustrious name in the city. I'm Graydon Weaver.
That's enough.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, that's fine.
I want to throw a ball too, not just.
Stop it.
But
You're coming off desperate.
Oh, okay.
You're coming off real desperate.
I want to throw a ball too.
It's enough.
And
No,
I'll
this is
even do
boring.
a Tony Pecco's dog eating thing.
Oh my God, this is so boring.
We'll eat,
Yeah, you're an
I'll
absolute
eat a
kiss
big.
ass.
I'll eat a big.
You're a total kiss ass.
I'll eat a big hot dog. I'll go to Frickers.
I hate this.
Give me
I think
the
we all do.
Frickers chicks.
You guys hate it, right?
Give me the Frickers hookers or whatever they're called, and then I'll take a picture with them.
Ugh, okay, yeah, I'm sick of hearing them from them too. So,
I'm going with the Mud Hens because we have to.
yeah, we're not even going to talk about it. Hartford Yard Goats, that's cool. Hartford, Connecticut. They got great pizza out here. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Akron Zips versus the Traverse City Beach Bums. I do love the Zips. I had a few friends go to Akron.
Yeah, I hate the city though.
I don't care about the city other than the rubber and all that stuff. That's kind of cool.
Where the rubber meets the road, motherfucker.
And I love that the Zips, it's just cool that it's kangaroos.
Yeah, because they're fast as dicks.
Yeah, they zip right past you.
Zero.
Yeah, I also played a basketball tournament there, and we won.
Hell yeah, man.
I don't know if we won that one, but we won a few.
Traverse City Beach Bums is awesome because Traverse City has a functional beach for maybe 2 months out of the year.
Totally.
Although it be so, Northern Michigan is one of the most hidden, most beautiful jewels or gems this great nation has to offer, and dare I say, the whole world. It's great. I like it. And
Pure Michigan. Listen to Tom Hanks if you don't want to hear us babble on about it.
And my name is Graydon Weaver.
The Beach Bums. It's. I hate this logo. That's just like kind of taking me away from it.
Yeah.
Because Traverse City is pretty awesome.
Damn straight.
I'm gonna go with the Akron Zips.
I'm going Beach Bums.
Oh, I'll go Beach Bums.
Yeah, if the Beach Bums logo was like a fat white passed out on a cooler with a baseball bat or something, that'd be sick. It shouldn't be this jovial bear. He doesn't look like a bum. He looks like a gentrifier.
What if it was a lady's butt poking out of her swimsuit?
Oh, God.
Beach Bum.
That'd be totally awful. That'd be objectifying women, number one, and it'd be disgusting because of poop and fart.
Wait, I'm confused.
Yeah.
You said something I agree with, which is objectifying women is number one.
That's number one.
It's awesome.
It's the most important thing you need to do with the logo.
Right.
When it comes to
but then
logo
it seemed
science.
like you didn't like the idea in whole,
Right.
which was obviously objectifying women. So it's confusing to me because you're saying it's number one. But then you're also saying you don't like it.
Because the poop and fart.
That's why?
Yeah.
Now it makes sense.
Right.
Okay, cool.
And the sand in the crack.
Yeah, we cleared that up.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. Did you have an uncle who was addicted to sand and crack?
I did, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's when you're addicted to heroin and crack at the same time.
Sand and crack.
Yeah.
Or you could call it spicy dog food.
Now we got the Amarillo Sod Poodles. Or is it Amarillo?
What is Amarillo? Are you serious?
Listen. Amarillo is yellow in Spanish. That's how you say it, and that's how you spell it.
Amarillo by morning.
Totally. But I was like, oh, maybe we're starting with yellow here. Okay. Amarillo Sod Poodles versus Walla Walla Streets.
Walla Walla Sweets, man.
I can't read today.
Holy shit. I like that it's Walla Walla Sweets, and I think it's a sweet onion is what it's referring to.
Yeah.
Which is funny that that's sweet. And then Sod Poodles, I mean, that has to be a sexual innuendo.
I don't think so.
Let's play with it, though.
I mean, like mud hens.
She's squeezing on my sod poodle in the back of a Greyhound bus.
Let's not play with it.
Why?
Because every single thing is about sex to you, and it's becoming really hard to film with you.
She squeezed my sod poodle on the back of a Greyhound bus.
Exactly. That's not. It's no longer like we've run out of comedy fuel in the just like I'm getting like slurped up by somebody somewhere.
See, that's funny.
No, see, that's what I'm saying. It's not. Let's work on some new material. That's not even the same.
I know, but it's right there. She gave me that sweet Walla Walla on the back of a Greyhound bus. I like that it's a sweet onion. I'll say that, but Sod Poodles, that's amazing.
Right. Remember when I said the first half of a sentence? Sod Poodles, like mud hens. Like sod is like what you build a hut out of or whatever.
That's just grass.
Well, it's like it's not just grass. It's like others. It's like grass and mud and some other stuff. It's a sod. You like build a hut out of it. Whatever. Who gives a shit?
Do.
Yeah. Yes, you do.
No.
And they're the Sod Poodles, so they're basically like the mud dogs or something like that.
Is that half the sentence or is that the whole thing? Because I want to get back to blowjob shit.
It's fine. Do it. Yeah.
Walla Walla. Walla Walla. I don't know. I got to go Sod Poodles. It's a better name. Cooler logo, too. I do like the little onion boy.
I kind of feel like Walla Walla Sweets, a lot of the weight is being carried by it being Walla Walla.
Yeah.
That's much funnier.
Yeah.
And so Sweets was not the best that you guys could have picked. You could have gone anywhere with Walla Walla, and after that it'd be great.
It should have been Walla Walla shot collars.
I think it should have been the Walla Walla Ding Dongs. I don't know why that works, but it does.
She Walla Walla.
No, stop.
I'll stop.
Yeah, you should stop that.
Sod Poodles.
That's fine. Now we got the Arkansas School for the Deaf Leopards versus the Wilmington Blue Rocks. So they're the deaf leopards. That's the joke there.
Yeah.
It's the Arkansas School for the Deaf Leopards. As you pointed out, I'm sure, I don't know why the people at that school would know that reference. I don't know how much music means to them. So it feels...
You've seen The Sound of Metal, dude. It means a lot. The vibrations.
I haven't seen that movie.
Deaf people like music, too. And I didn't even say that before this. You just made that up to make me look like a dick. Wilmington, though, great city. Blue Rocks, though, that just makes me think of, like, meth.
It makes me think of the Black Keys, the White Stripes.
Okay.
I'm thinking of Blues Rock.
Yeah.
Not the Blue Rocks. Okay.
I also don't like anybody that's like blue rocks, like blue, like
the color.
You're saying it to the cops.
Oh, I thought you meant like if
blue rocks, brother. Thanks for protecting the streets.
I thought you meant like in a conversation about cool colors. Like somebody's like blue rocks. You're like, no, green is way better.
I'm like Def Leppard.
That's separate. What the hell, man? Jesus, can we stay on one thought for like 2 seconds in this video?
Walla walla ding dong. I go leopards easy. It's hilarious that they would do that to deaf people. It's hilarious.
Just the way you said that.
Yeah, it's hilarious
I had to let that sit for a second, you know? You had an uncle who was addicted to sand and blue rocks, right?
No, I had an uncle who was deaf, and now he's deaf.
Jesus.
It's not that he died, he got promoted. He is the Grim Reaper. He is death.
He has become Death, Destroyer of Worlds.
Up top. Hello.
Oppenheimer reference.
Hello, Uncle Uppy.
That's fine. We'll go with the Deaf Leopards. I mean, that is cool.
God.
Good job. All right, Providence Friars versus the Webster University Gorlocks.
Gorlocks. Easiest matchup of the day. Friars what? Like a stupid religious dick?
A friar? Yeah, it's like a kind of like a priest.
Like a fuck-ass priest.
Like a priest or monk.
Yeah, like
vibe.
a diddler.
We don't know that. I mean... I don't know if they had as
do.
much of a problem with the friar community as they did with actual priests.
And a gorlock is a what? A horned dog of some kind?
Is it?
That's what the photo looks like here, the photo of one.
It looks more like a buffalo or something.
Whatever, dude. I'm into it.
Yeah, I always think of warlocks, not gorlocks.
Gorlocks are rarer.
Yeah, and it's just literally like, apparently the school's location is at the corner of Gore and Lockwood, and so they went with the gorlocks.
See, that's great. They made up their own mythological beast.
I feel like they should have been the dictionaries.
You know what they're not doing?
What?
Diddling.
What is your... That's so weird.
I hate religious people, especially men in power in religious institutions.
Okay, a friar, I feel like the logo's not doing any favors here. Like, think of like the old Padres logo.
The only friar I trust works at the McDonald's across the street. His name's Devin. He's 17 and he already has 2 felonies.
That's more of like a representation of what a friar actually is. It's like a goofy, balding dude in like a brown cloak and he's holding a baseball bat.
Yeah, he's like a diddler.
I think the Webster should have been the dictionaries and Providence Friars is pretty cool. But whatever, I don't know. I guess I'll go with the Gorlocks because of the street thing. That was kind of cool.
Yeah, they're repping their set.
All right, now we got the Carolina Disco Turkeys versus the Indiana Mad Ants.
This is my favorite one.
Wow, the Disco Turkeys logo.
I mean, that is a disco turkey.
It's exactly what it advertises. I mean, a disco turkey is kind of a peacock, right?
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Yeah. And they'd be like, oh, look at that disco turkey over there.
And I think that is, that's pretty much what they did here.
I mean, it is a peacock.
Mad Ants is stupid. That's like when my mom's sister's being a bitch.
Right. We all could have made that joke, and none of us were waiting to make it.
Are we all thankful that I did it, though?
Yeah, I'm glad you groaned it out and then said we all could do that. And
right.
It's not like I was waiting to say that. So
well, right. That's why I got it out of the way, because no one else was waiting to do it.
Yeah.
I just kind of covered that ground.
I think that was the best way to do it.
Yeah, I do too. It's like when my mom's sister's being a bitch.
Yeah, and then you moved it right to the side.
Let's get back to the pressing matter here, which is a disco turkey.
Yeah, I love this logo. I love everything about it. That character, I would watch at least 2 or 3 seasons of a show about that character right there.
Yeah, and he carries around a bat to beat up the unwanted at the club.
The unwanted?
Yeah, the people he doesn't want at his club.
Wow,
the pigeons and the hummingbirds, and it's a turkey club.
Yeah, but he just seems so nice, and I do love a turkey club.
3 layers. 3 stories.
He just seems so nice. I don't think he would kick anybody out. I think everybody's welcome at the Disco Turkey Club.
What's he do with the bat then? Smoke it?
He's playing baseball, I assume.
Oh, that doesn't make any sense. Guys that like to dance don't play baseball.
Baseball players dance all the time.
Not really. They do. I love that minor league sports can get fun because the only reason they're there is to like take a 6-year-old to the game for like cheaper than a pro game. Mm-hmm. And so you can call them something ridiculous.
We're doing the Disco Turkeys,
of course,
right?
yeah. Okay. You can put that right in the Final Four. We'll get it later.
Okay. Now we got the New Orleans Baby Cakes versus the Binghamton Rumble Ponies.
Grant, I'm going to need you to pull up a picture of the real Baby Cakes mascot because this is the only time I'm going to do this.
Okay.
For this. You've never seen this?
No.
This is the most they made instead of like fuzz.
Let me see it first.
Okay.
Let me see it first.
Yep. Okay. I was trying to warn you. I was trying to protect you as my friend.
No, I totally.
This is nightmare fuel.
I can handle it.
I don't know if you can.
I can handle it.
Whoa!
All right, yeah, we're gonna have to save some of these images. Unfortunately,
it's a porcelain nightmare.
You know what? Turn on your VPN and then save a few images of this thing. Because what the fuck?
They've done this. They do this occasionally. It's like a Mardi Gras thing. They do it sometimes at Pelicans game. They'll bring Baby Cakes out. He's like a New Orleans character, but they named one of the minor league things it.
Now this here now is spooky.
Yeah.
Okay, now.
Look at some of those, dude. It's fucking horrifying.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, that is fucked.
Like, instead of doing, like, the fuzzy, soft exterior, they were like, what if he was, like, a shiny, creepy, fucked up, haunted man doll?
It does have a soft spot on the top.
That's the only way you can kill it, is if you drive a spear into that spot.
I think it's a flaming arrow has to hit it in the soft spot. Oh, my God, the skinny legs coming out of the diaper. There's a lot here.
And then Rumble Ponies is great. It's like a tough ass horse or something. But I mean, you're not gonna beat the devil at his own game.
Yeah, the Rumble Ponies is cool. It's a really like fun, like calling somebody a Rumble Pony.
That's good. Yeah, that's like when they get drunk.
You're like, you fucking look at this Rumble Pony over here. Oh, this Rumble Pony over here, that's my cousin.
Oh, shut up.
But we're gonna go with the baby cakes.
Yeah.
That is crazy. I can't believe I didn't know.
They do fucked up shit in New Orleans.
They do.
It's a haunted ass ghost fuckery voodoo town jazz.
All right, now we got the Worcester Corn Kings versus the SCC Fighting Artichokes.
I love the artichoke logo. That looks like a flash game on your phone. Like you unlock something and he pops up and he's like, oh.
Yeah, this is like you accidentally hired the wrong person on Fiverr and they're like, I do character design.
Yeah.
And I just started, actually.
Yeah.
This is my first character, but I've never done graphic design.
Yeah.
What the hell is this?
I love it so much more. Corn is spelled with a C. Let's not put two big capital K's next to each other in a team name.
It's also weird because is it in reference to the band?
It better not be. That makes it awful.
Yeah, you're like, it's a new metal thing that we're doing with it.
Yeah, I don't like it. I'm glad it's not in Kensington or something. It's just, yeah, I don't like it at all. Fighting artichokes.
Yeah, this does actually look like concept art for the VeggieTales.
Yeah, exactly. This is like a defunct. This guy got kicked off. He was in a few scenes and he was doing something gross and they wrote him off the show.
I went to Power of the Pen at Worcester and their college mascot is the Fighting Scots.
Yeah.
And that's like people from Scotland.
That's great.
And then it's the Corn Kings. They are like doing something weird in Worcester, Ohio.
I don't like it. There's probably a lot of corn grown there, but I hate it. And I love artichokes and they'd never fight anyone.
Yeah, we'll go with the Fighting Artichokes. All right, Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp versus the Youngstown State Penguins.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I've been there many times.
Every time I ever played like NCAA football as a kid, I'd make like my player go to Youngstown because I always just thought the mascot was so dope.
Yeah.
And this was before I understood geography and cities in Ohio. And then I learned what Youngstown was actually like. And then I was like, oh, I'm never doing that.
Yeah, because it's like the mafia was very big there.
Is that why they call them the Penguins? Because of suits?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Uh-huh. It's because they were wearing tuxes, man.
Damn.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
That explains why Tony's family's from out there too.
Yeah.
He's Sicilian.
Yeah, that's like a big place for the mafia.
I guess steel, country, unions, Rust Belt action, you forget. Oh, I didn't do that. All due respect, Don Corleone, but the jumbo shrimp's pretty badass too.
Yeah, an oxymoron, kind of like the poster boy for oxymorons, the jumbo shrimp.
Makes me think of Wet Hot American Summer. Hope you save next week for our wedding because you're going to be our guests of honor. And Amy Poehler's like, I just hope there's not any jumbo shrimp there because I'm allergic to oxymorons.
Yeah.
That's amazing. But the penguin is wearing a badass collegiate scarf, and I like that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to go with the Penguins. I know that is not, it's Jumbo Shrimp versus Penguins, and I should just be choosing Jumbo Shrimp, but I'm going to go with the Penguins.
Yeah, I'm going Penguins too.
All right, we got the Burlington Coat Factories versus the Montgomery Biscuits.
Oh, these are awesome. It looks like the same guy made these. It's the Burlington Sock Puppets.
Okay, not Coat Factories.
No, and Sock Puppet is a nickname for...
But what, you're supposed to, the Muppets?
Sure.
Okay, all right.
Sure, nice.
Okay.
Good answer. And Biscuit Baseball is a nickname for...
Breadwinner?
Nice. Hell yeah. Biscuits Baseball.
I love the Biscuits baseball logo.
And I like that his tongue is a little bit of butter.
I mean, yeah, that's how you would do it. I love that he's like...
He's kind of got Sesame Street eyes.
A little bit?
Yeah.
A little bit. Looks like Grover.
The sock puppet's badass, though, and he kind of looks like a seal.
Oh, yeah.
He looks like a classy seal.
What were you going to say with the sock puppet? I don't even know.
Oh, I don't know. I was just trying to make you believe that I was trying to hint at yet another sexual innuendo to then further get under your skin.
Yeah, I definitely thought you were going there.
See, yeah, that's what I was doing, but then I did the old duck and dodge.
Mm-hmm.
I dove behind the barrel, and I said, does he see me? And then I was going to, instead of popping my head out the top, I was going to pop my head out the side. Penis style.
I got that. I got the penis thing. I get it.
I got to go biscuits, dude.
Yeah, I'll go biscuits. Although sock puppets is a funnier thing for a mascot because, like, what is that?
It's your hand with a sock on it.
Yeah, it's weird.
But Montgomery being like deep down there in Alabama, and they're just the biscuit. Hey, you want to catch a biscuits game tonight? I know it's just minor league, but I could always go for a ballpark lunch.
They were like, we don't know what to name the team, and we asked them what their favorite thing was. They all said biscuits.
In unison at once. It was like they were the same person.
Yeah, we're the biscuits.
It's awesome.
Yeah, we'll go biscuits. Now we got the Wesleyan Battling Bishops versus the 11 Men in Flight.
Okay. It's the Ohio Wesleyan Battling Bishops. Wesleyan's New York, and they are uppity. And I just want to give a big, hearty shout out to Delaware, Ohio, and the Battling Bishops. And if you need someone to throw out a first pitch, I don't know if you guys do that at your games. I know no one really went to the games, but I went there for a while.
Yeah.
And I had a great time, and I can throw, so hit me up.
I don't think a lot of colleges invite people who went and didn't graduate.
Oh, once they become famous, they love that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Just people who stopped by?
Oh, yeah. People go to colleges for like one semester and then they get claimed. Like if Harrison Ford went to Yale for one semester, they'd be like, he went here.
Yeah, George Clooney did go to UC, and I don't know if he graduated.
Hell no.
I think he went for 1 year, and then he did a bunch of other things and became a famous actor 30 years later.
Yeah, look at Brandon Wardell went to Virginia.
VCU.
VCU.
Okay.
But he only went one semester. Now look at him knocking on his door. Brandon, where are our shirts?
Did they do that?
No, I don't think so. He's not that famous or funny. But I imagine Woo, being as small as they are going to be rapping at my door pretty soon.
Okay, yeah. I hope so.
And look at that hideous, ugly bishop. Whenever I see it, I think of the little bell I still have from there.
Unfortunately, 11 Men in Flight is way funnier.
Oh, yeah, that's hilarious. It's ridiculous. What is it?
11 Men in Flight? That's not the name of a team.
Do you put 11 men on the field even?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I guess there's some sensibility there.
Well, it makes sense in that way. It's just not the name of a team. It's like, we're the 11 Men in Flight.
Yeah. I'm going to go Battling Bishops, though. I have to, legally.
It's 11 Men in Flight.
I'm going 11 Men in Flight.
Yeah.
In flight forever.
Honestly, the other school you went to has a funnier mascot name.
Bearcats is not as funny as a battling diddler.
People don't even know what a bearcat is.
I do. It's like a mongoose.
I know,
badger.
but a lot of people don't, and then they say "rawr meow," which is kind of lame, but whatever.
I like Xavier's mascot is funnier.
The Musketeers?
No, it's the Blue Blob. That's like their actual mascot's name. It's Blue Blob.
Yeah, but they're the Musketeers.
Right, but their mascot's Blue Blob. Mm-hmm. That's funny.
Yeah, I guess. Long Beach State Dirtbags versus San Antonio Gunslingers.
I tell you what, I missed out on an opportunity to go to the right school.
Yeah, you could have gone to Long Beach State.
Yeah, probably on a full ride. They would have left me out there.
Yeah, Long Beach State Dirtbags. I mean, that's pretty awesome. Did you order something from them?
No, I need to.
Right.
That's that, and then what's the other one? Liberal BJs. I need to get those too. If I get a liberal, dude, why haven't we tapped into this market before?
That's what I'm most excited for in this. I was like, this is just gonna set us up with some really funny shirts.
Oh, I'm gonna buy half this bracket. I'm gonna buy.
Yeah, gotta have them.
I got my LBDB shirt on.
Mm-hmm.
That's so sick.
Oh yeah, Long Beach State Dirtbags.
I left out the S, and that's on me.
Okay, because then I thought you were saying liberal BJs, and I was like, wait, what happened to all of those letters and all that stuff?
San Antonio Gunslingers is kind of cool. I do like the logo. It looks like a fucking steakhouse or something, and the doors would open saloon style.
Oh, the logo is awesome, but
Sure.
Gunslingers isn't that crazy.
No, it's not, and especially not for Texas.
Yeah, being the Gunslingers is like
That's
anybody.
your neighbor.
Yeah.
Oh, my neighbor Ralph, who works in IT. Yeah, he's got a gun on him right now,
Yeah.
and he's outside like shooting beavers.
But the Long Beach State Dirtbags, I'm assuming there's a lot of dirtbags who play for that team.
Yeah, it's great.
And a lot of dirtbags in Long Beach, and that's just awesome.
I love it as a baseball term too, because the bases you call a bag. He stole a bag.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So and they're
dirtbags.
the dirtbags. Yeah, that is awesome.
You stole my bag last weekend too. Is there anything left in it?
No, there is not, and that wasn't me, and that didn't happen, and I would never do that to you. I wouldn't steal anything that's yours. All right, let's get to the second round.
No
What?
no one likes the harmonica. Stop. So it's
Fine, I'll use the trumpet.
People are more into the skin flute these days. That's the instrument most people like.
I was really hoping that the first round was, kind of stop all that stuff that you were doing.
Stop what stuff?
Oh, well, everything you talk about. All right,
penis?
let's get into the second round. First matchup, we've got the Gold Coast Blue Tongues versus the Fort Wayne Tin Caps. I'm going to have to go with the Tin Caps here because of the apple with the kettle on its head.
I'm just trying not to make a dick joke.
Silence is a good alternative if you want. You know? Because I feel like you kind of like, you hit the quota for the year, actually, on sex jokes in the first round of this video. So you could just go full silence or just say, like, that's my vote. There we go.
The Tin Man's condoms are tin caps. Okay, let's go with the tin caps.
Yeah, I think that makes more sense. The blue tongues, it was cool, but it looks a little bit like the Sobe Life Water logo.
Look like the Soviet Life Water logo.
Life Water of the Soviets. Great documentary.
That's a vodka.
Kim Chetka. South Carolina Gamecocks versus the Young Boys. I'm going to go with the Young Boys.
Yeah, Young Boys has a lot of momentum for me. Gamecocks is funny, but it is really just a chicken at the end of the day, and it's like, it's just the name of a rooster is a cock. It's not Young Boys.
And I know that Young Boys is a soccer team, right? Doesn't that feel like that logo makes sense on a hockey jersey?
I think a soccer jersey would look dope with it.
Middle, right here.
Yeah. Look good.
I feel like our clothes look a little different than the first round.
I don't think so.
Just like slightly.
My facial hair is longer because it's the next day.
Right, yeah. Because we had to stop filming because we had a prior engagement.
Well, it's because a semi-truck full of frogs hit the office.
Yeah, well, that was planned, though.
We thought it was the damn plague, one of them.
We thought it was the day after. We thought that the semi-truck full of frogs was going to hit the office the day after.
Yeah.
And it turned out it hit right after the first round, so we had to wait a whole nother day just to get to the second round of this very important bracket.
What you're seeing now is a cheap masquerade in showbiz, and it's a sad attempt to mislead you as our audience that although this video is continuous and one simple cut, you may not have noticed, but a day has gone by.
Yeah, the first round was also directed by Paul Thomas Anderson, and the second round to the end is directed by Harmony Korine.
Who?
Harmony Korine.
Korine?
I found out recently that that's how you say it.
I ain't saying shit like that.
Yeah, it's not Harmony Korine, it's Korine.
I'm just gonna call him Harkar.
As long as somebody doesn't think it's Harry Carey, because that could be confusing. What's that?
It's committing Harry Carey.
Oh. Okay, Young Boys. Don't fucking make it yellow. Just makes more sense, you know what I mean? Right? Now we got the Campbell Fighting Camels versus the Akron Rubber Ducks. I didn't even want the Fighting Camels to be here.
I'm going with them. It's funnier.
Funnier than the Rubber Ducks?
Yeah, Rubber Ducks is like a dick. It's like it sucks.
Well, what about the rubber?
Yeah, that's what makes it worse. Like, it'd be better if there was no correlation, but the fact that they're like near the Goodyear factory and it's like, he's like a fast car duck.
I don't think he's that. It's just like they make rubber there. That's like if we were the glass ceilings, the Toledo glass ceilings.
Glass seals.
What?
Like a seal that's made out of glass.
It would be the glass ceilings, though, because we have to shatter the glass ceiling and get a woman to be president.
Glass seals. This is good. That's funny.
We're just at complete odds here.
We are, but look at the duck as a half tire.
No, totally.
I hate that.
And I'm half tired of doing the show with you.
I would like to run a duck over with my Ford F-150. Ducklings, like a whole line of them.
You don't have a Ford F-150.
I'd buy one if I saw some dumbass ducks on fucking 94.
Like, you'd have to go buy the truck and then get back there and hope the ducklings are still there.
I got people at GM. They could get me one quick.
You've got people at GM.
They could probably send it down that entry ramp into the highway, and I could jump from my car into the F-150, ghost ride the ducks. And I mean ghost ride because they become ghosts. And then I get back in my car.
You want to kill baby ducks that bad?
Yeah, in a Ford F-150, so then they look like the Rubber Ducks logo.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the ducks. You're going to go with the camels?
That's correct.
I'm gonna take the camels.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
They're fighting camels. It's hilarious.
I'm fighting camels. I'm fighting the camels going further in this because I don't like it. I'm going to turn it red. I'm just going to kind of be fixing these as we go. All right, now we got the St. Louis Billikens versus the Liberal BJs.
Not even a discussion here. And no jokes to be made on the sexual front for me.
Right, the jokes have already written themselves.
It's on the paper. It kind of takes it out of my mouth.
Nothing to say about that.
Why?
Taking it out of your mouth? It's
What
more
about
about putting it in your mouth.
Yeah, but sometimes it's nice when you get the...
All right, now we got the Jacksonville Lizard Kings versus the Victorian Bush Rangers.
I gotta go Lizard Kings here. Bush Rangers is... I don't know. Bush Rangers is just like, they're Australian, right? It's an Australian cricket team.
Maybe?
And the bush is just like what they call the woods. So it's really not that funny. It's only because it's like we're American. That like, oh, Bush Ranger.
But it's more of a badass name, like the Bush Rangers.
I guess.
Yeah, Lizard Kings I'm kind of like sick of. I really liked the satanic kind of ritualistic vibe of like the thinking of the Lizard King.
Yes.
I do like that, but now I'm on Bush Rangers side.
I'm on Lizard King vibes.
All right, Grant.
I'm taking Lizard Kings.
All right. Yeah, those are going to be green. Boom. Oh, that's too dark. I'll go here. Does that make sense for everybody?
I like it.
Eh, You know what? You're right. It's
Purple.
a little too green. We got to go a little, like, bluer.
Blew it up, yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit. That's fine. All right, now we got the Rocket City Trash Pandas versus the Trail Smoke Eaters.
I'm going Trash Pandas. That's badass. He's like a superhero. It's not just a raccoon either. It's a raccoon in a trash can as like a kind of a suit of armor or a rocket.
It seems like a rocket, and it's firing into space, which I don't even know why they did that. Oh, it's Rocket City.
Ah,
Yeah, it's the Rocket City Trash Pandas. The Trail Smoke Eaters, it's great, but the logo really let us down.
Yeah, it's shit.
It's just like a boring ass logo. And so, yeah, the Trash Pandas, I mean, I want something with that logo on it.
That'd be fun.
And we're going to make those gray. All right, now we got the UC Santa Cruz Banana Slugs versus the Shreveport Mudbugs.
Ooh, this is a tough matchup for a second round. I like them both so much. Banana Slug, cute.
Yeah, that's like a professional logo, too. It looks really nice.
Mudbug is like a funny name for a crawfish.
Oh, yeah, crawfish. Why didn't I think of that? I was like, it's either a lobster or a shrimp. Turns out it's both.
Yeah, it's pretty much both.
Yeah. The logo for the Mudbugs is more like electric.
Yeah, it's like amateurish, but it's also fire. Oh.
Yeah, this one is tough.
I think I gotta go Mudbug. It's got like a ring to it. I love the Banana Slug, and I will be donning that shirt in the near future, but something Shreveport Mudbug.
You'll be donning it, right?
Dan, Hamadan.
Yeah, not Dawn.
Whatever.
Yeah, I was just letting you know.
It's okay, I didn't need to know.
Okay.
I'm going with Mudbugs.
I'm going with the Banana Slugs. I think that's a funnier name. If I took the logos all the way out of it, Banana Slugs is so much funnier. As like a mascot, you could pick any animal in the entire kingdom, and you're going to go with the Banana Slugs.
It's one of the most harmless, for sure.
Oh, yeah. It's slow and slimy, and I don't really even get it.
It's yellow.
Yeah, Banana Slugs is my pick.
I'm happy either way. Grant, where you go?
I'm taking the banana slug.
BS's.
Mm-hmm.
Make that bitch yellow.
Yep, and then I gotta, you know what I mean? We gotta make it legible. That's very important to us over here. Now we got the Green Bay Booya versus the TCU Horned Frogs.
The chicken saying booyah, so.
Yeah, I don't think we have to talk about it that much.
No.
Horned Frogs was fun because a lot of people do know that one, and it is a weird mascot.
Yeah, and like it's a desert reptile, which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
You don't get to use those very often. But it's day's over.
It's days over?
Its day is over.
Oh, its day is over.
Its day's over.
It stays over at my house. Sleep over at my Mountain Dew and Xbox. You and me.
Come on, Horned Frog.
Come on, let's watch the rookie again. Dennis Quaid, what a performance. I know. How the hell did he get to play for the Rays at that age?
I know.
It's really cool. Green Bay Booyah. We'll go light blue for that, you know? You know what? I'm going to throw an exclamation point in there, too. I think, like, that's how it should be. It's booyah! Second side, Whittier Poets versus the Sexy Poit. Or Poxit. Sexy Pants.
Yes, we can just say it.
Whatever. I'm going to vote for Ghost Pirates. I know that they're not in this round because they lost in the last one, but they should still be here.
Okay.
And then because they're not here, just like in their stead, I will vote for the Whittier Poets.
I'm going Sexy Poxit.
Yeah, I figured you would.
They're funny pants on a soccer ball.
I don't see what's so funny about those pants.
What do you mean? They barely look like pants.
I know, they're shorts. I don't get it.
It looks like a weird Nintendo game or something where you get to style a soccer ball.
It also looks like a weird basketball that's got like little octagons on it or whatever.
Yep. And maybe you'd kick it. Yeah, Sexy Pants for me. Grant, show me some love.
Sexy pants.
Show me some love for football.
This is dumb. That is such a dumb way to do this game. I'm sorry.
Its name is Sexy Pants. I'm not voting for it because it's football.
I'm voting against it because it's not funny and it's in a different language. All right, Missile FC versus the Yukon Claim Jumpers.
Give me the missile, dude.
Yeah, I mean, of course.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Glad we could agree there.
Yeah, not because it's football, because it's Missile.
Yeah, missile, which is, that could be the name of my future child.
Yeah, you've said that quite a bit.
I love the word missile. Something about it is actually just funny to me.
Yep.
Like like a missile. He came at me like a missile. Like it's a funny fucking word.
It's just weird because you never say it that way. You always say it as a name.
Well, yeah, I say it like out of context, but even when someone's like saying something very serious, like Iran fired missiles into Syria today, I'm like, it's a funny word.
I didn't understand that sentence, but you always are like, my cousin Missile.
Yeah.
Like it's like a name you just are always kind of stumbling into.
And if Iran fires missiles into Syria, I laugh at that too.
Again, I don't understand. What is that word you're saying?
Iran, the country?
Oh, Iran.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying Iran fired, and I was like, what is that? What do you mean you? The tense doesn't make any sense. Okay, Iran fired missiles into where? Syria?
Syria, yes.
Okay. All right, yeah.
Even
okay.
that makes me laugh sometimes. And
That
I know I
shouldn't.
shouldn't.
Yeah, it shouldn't.
It should not make you laugh. But
Yeah.
the word missile gets me.
All right, we got the Toledo Mud Hens versus the Traverse City Beach Bums.
Mud hens, come on.
Yeah, we're gonna go Mud Hens on that for sure.
What is a mud hen?
A mud hen?
Like a duck?
It's a duck. It's like because Toledo used to be the Black Swamp.
Yeah.
It might have been chickens covered in mud. Like
Well, that
they
would
were
make
in the
sense,
swamp.
The swamp chicken.
Because this doesn't look like a duck. We can all agree on that.
Yeah, no, it looks like a badass chicken from
Mm-hmm.
the Glass City 419 stand up.
Yes. And so I think it's because chickens used to be covered in mud because they were living in the swamp.
Hell yeah.
So it could have been like swamp chickens.
Swamp chick.
What do they do call them the dirty birds?
Dirty birds.
Yeah, mud hens, dirty birds. I'm going to change their color to, let's go with that navy blue maybe. What do you think?
That's what I think, yeah.
You think so? Now we've got the Amarillo Sod Poodles versus the ASD, the School for the Deaf Leopards.
I think the Def Leopards get one round of being punny.
Oh, so you're saying you're voting against them?
Yeah, because at the end of the day, they're just the leopards.
Well, yeah, but it's definitely funny. And
It definitely is.
I did not mean it that way. I
that
didn't
was
mean
good, too.
to say definitely.
Oh, don't
but-
worry, they can't hear you. Sod Poodles, I've never heard that before. This is the first time I'm hearing that in my whole life.
Right. I don't even really get the Sod Poodles, and I hate the logo so much. It looks like a stupid like tavern on the docks in South Carolina.
I was gonna say it looks like one of those beach restaurant bars that has like axe throwing that's only open like 4 months out of the year.
Yeah. Actually, it's open year round because it's always hot down
Yeah.
there, but it's like a vacation
Yes.
tourist trap
Locals
spot.
hate it.
Yeah, locals are like, oh, yeah, I mean, I ate there twice, and
It
they have the
sucks.
worst fish and chips I've ever had.
But this is not a restaurant. It's a sports team, and I'm going with them because Amarillo by morning.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Def Leopards.
Grant, show me?
I'm going to go Def Leopards.
Show me what you think, Grant.
Yep. Now we got the Webster University Gorlocks versus the Carolina Disco Turkeys. Yeah, I mean,
You can tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a disco turkey. No time to talk.
that logo, I cannot wait to get something with that logo on it.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, it is just so cool, you know?
I love him. I would date him.
I wouldn't date him, but
He's probably a playboy. You're right.
I was gonna say I just don't feel like I could hold him down.
Yeah, and I wouldn't want to.
No, I'd let him set him free.
The town is better when he's out there gobbling up the dance floor.
Yeah, I mean, he's vibrant, he's his own, he's independent.
Yes.
He doesn't need a steady partner.
He doesn't need a good woman like me.
Honestly, the more the merrier. Spread himself. He should spread himself about.
Spread those turkey wings.
His energy.
Yes.
Yeah, and I
Spread
think
it-
I think he's a peacock. I don't
Okay.
think he's a turkey. I think
You can-
disco turkey just means peacock.
You can tell by the peacock headwear he has on. Turkeys don't have the headwear.
And the tail.
Turkeys have a big tail like that.
Yeah, but it's not quite.
It's not beautiful in electric blue.
Right.
They both do wear white suits to the club, though.
Yeah.
So that's where you could tell how I was confused.
Yeah, white meat.
Yes.
All right, New Orleans baby cakes with the terrifying baby mask and the SCC fighting artichokes.
I really want to say the fighting artichokes because it's funny that artichokes, to imagine them fighting, but it's not a horrific porcelain Satan baby.
It's
There's
baby cakes.
Someone from New Orleans is going to comment on this and be like, actually, the baby's like the symbol of fucking this.
It's the Pelicans. It's not even this team. Like I read the thing on there and it just said like Pelicans mascot.
Yeah, it's like
baby
an
cakes.
alternative, but I think don't they have a minor league baseball team down there that are called the Baby Cakes?
I mean, I guess they they do
Yeah.
if they're here, but I'm saying I don't know if that mascot is necessarily their mascot because I've only ever seen it as the Pelicans thing.
We saw it yesterday at the baseball field.
I thought that was just a different court that they played on. I don't watch Pelicans games because I don't need to. It's not important for me to watch Pelicans games.
It's not important for anyone except Zion's baby mamas.
Right. Now we got the Youngstown State Penguins versus the Montgomery Biscuits.
I'm going Biscuits, but I've got to give a big shout out to the Penguins. I learned that they are gangsters,
Yep.
and that's cool. It's cute. Penguins don't live in Youngstown. It's funny. He kind of has a gangster-ass attitude to him.
That's what I'm saying. He's an angry penguin.
He's like fired up. He's not just fired up. He's like, bitch, I see you over there, and you owed me money that you said you'd have to me on Tuesday.
Yeah, he's like, what are we talking about?
Yeah.
I mean, come on, you come to me.
This freshman class is fine as fuck.
What the hell? No,
He's a college
he's not
penguin.
Creepy though.
He's in college.
I know, but he's
a
like
sophomore.
No, he's like, I fronted you that gram of weed last weekend.
Yeah.
You have the nerve to walk by me?
Yeah.
We'll erase you.
Damn.
Yeah. That sort of shit.
That's badass.
I'm gonna go with the biscuits though.
I go biscuit. Fucking Cookie Monster looking ass biscuit. Oscar the Grouch looking ass biscuit. Elmo's redneck uncle.
All right, now we got 11 Men in Flight versus the Long Beach State Dirtbags.
I'm going Dirtbags because it's funnier to me, but 11 Men in Flight is awesome.
11 Men in Flight is legitimately the weirdest one on here in terms of like the type of name for a team.
That and like FC Show. I was like, what is going on?
Or
like,
Missile.
Missile, yeah. But yeah, soccer really's got some weird thing going, but Dirtbags, you can't really beat that.
Yeah, I mean, if we're, yeah, I play for the Dirtbags.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's like a movie right there.
Yeah, that's like what Johnny Knoxville would name his baseball team.
Yeah. You want to go down to the Dirtbags game? Their new pitcher's a fucking hunk and he sells meth.
All right, third round. Tin Caps versus the Young Boys. Damn. It's the Young Boys.
Yeah, it is. You're right.
Right?
Yeah. Soccer's rolling.
It's the Young Boys, right?
It's the Young Boys. Young boy, pick yourself off the ground. He said, young boy.
We got to go with the Young Boys, right?
I'm good. I'm good with that.
It's the Young Boys, right? Okay, this one's a tough. I mean, we gotta go Young Boys, right?
You like the color I got? Skin.
Yeah, it's clear-ish.
They look really good though, right?
Yeah. Okay, Tin Caps or Young. I mean, we gotta go Young Boys, right?
I don't know. She always brings them down a little too much. It's like I like to have a little left. Whatever. She's so nice.
The Tin Caps is pretty funny because like the apple with the kettle. I mean, but we gotta go Young Boys, right?
Maybe I should do a French tip for Ryan's wedding next week.
I got a French tip. Stop eating snails. What the hell? They're so weird over there. Yeah.
Are you done?
What?
What?
Wee. The Camels versus the liberal BJs.
Let's suck a cock.
Is that you're voting for BJs?
I'm voting for cocksuck. Liberal cocksuckers.
Okay, at least it beats Camels. But honestly, I like to get a BJ and then get a Camel.
Oh, yeah. I'll do it at the same time.
Post-sex cigs. Post-sex cigs.
Hey.
Hey, post-sex
It's not,
cigs.
I guess it's oral sex.
It's oral sex, which is sex.
Yeah.
Boom, gotcha.
You did get me. You
Absolutely
walked me
destroyed you.
right into a trap there.
I like to get my cock sucked and then suck a tiny little nicotine cock.
See, you're doing the cock. Good. You're doing good cock humor, man.
I'm doing an impression of you.
That was pretty good. Pretty funny.
All right, Lizard Kings or Trash Pandas?
TPs for shout.
Yeah, it's the Trash
Some of them
Pandas.
crazy little raccoon rockets.
Oh yeah, Rocky the Raccoon. Rocket Raccoon.
Rocket raccoon, fucked up off them shrooms, snuck inside my wife's.
Shout out to one of my favorite YouTubers of all time, Melanie the Raccoon, who rides a little tricycle.
Shout out to the guy who feeds all those raccoons hot dogs.
Oh yeah, I love that guy.
He's awesome.
Uh-huh.
One day I'll be as happy as him.
He feeds them not only hot dogs, by the way. He feeds them like Oreos.
Yeah, give him whatever he's
and
got.
like he just so much, and he's like, gotta fatten them up for the winter.
Yeah, I think the food bank, like, he said something in videos, like, local food bank will give him, like, a bunch of expired shit or something, and then he just kind of goes out with sometimes 100 pounds of stuff.
He also does like fan mail opening, like he does
Yeah.
unboxings and stuff, and it's always like raccoon hats and
Yeah.
stuff, and he just loves it.
Like,
His
pop it
wife does not love that he does this, by the way.
No, she doesn't seem to care that much.
No, she seems upset with him that he has gotten into this whole raccoon business.
Well, it's disgusting.
He kisses them.
Yes, he does. And he touches them.
He puts half a hot dog in his mouth,
Yeah.
like half sticking out, half in his mouth,
Yeah.
and makes them come and eat it like this, and he's like kissing them.
And I saw one where he straps it all over his lower body, too. Puts jelly on his legs, and they lick it off.
Is this true? Because that seems like a pretty serious allegation.
What's that? It is true, yeah.
That's true.
Yep.
You're willing to stand on that?
Type
we can
in
look it up.
raccoon man covered in jelly gets licked off by the trash pandas. The whole baseball team.
All right, banana slugs or booyah?
Bee slugs.
I go with the banana slugs too. I'm
Yeah.
kind of sick of the Booya thing. It's a funny idea for a restaurant, but
Yeah, it's like if your team name was just like yes.
yeah.
It's kind of dumb.
Or Cowabunga.
Yeah, just or like Cowabunga. It's like if your team name was like yes or something. Right?
Or like Cowabunga.
yeah, or like Cowabunga.
You gotta go with Young Boys, right?
We got. Wait a minute. What if I got? Are rhinestones like too tacky this time of year?
Booya is a funny idea for like a chicken restaurant, but we gotta go with Young Boys, right?
Maybe I'll fucking kill my nail tech and then I'll chop my own hands off and send them to Kevin Costner's house.
Post 6 post 6 post 6.
Yeah, but it ass sucks.
Sexy pants or missile?
Missile.
Thank God we're done with sexy pants. It's my
Missiles.
least favorite in the whole bracket. I'll just say it.
That's okay. Now it's gone.
Missile's one of my favorites.
Look at
I
that.
love Missile.
I love Missile too.
I can't wait to get a Missile sweatshirt.
I can't wait to raise Missile.
You are going to be the worst dad of all time.
Thank you.
We were talking about godparents last night. If you had to have godparents right now, we don't have a lot of friends who have kids, and that's usually who you pick as somebody who you know can raise kids. Because
Oh, yeah.
godparents are like vice president for parents.
Yeah.
Like if you die, this is who's going to raise your kid.
I have plenty of friends with kids that I guess I could choose, but I wouldn't. They're not close enough friends.
That's
that
what I
put
mean.
that on
I mean,
them.
we have friends who have kids, but
Yeah.
not like people who are like in the running for godfather.
Yeah, I think I'd know who I'd choose.
Who?
Maybe Chase.
Chase.
Chase Pittman.
Really?
I feel like he'd be such a great dad.
Yeah. I just
Or, like,
I haven't seen him in like 5 years. So
I talk to him regularly enough that if
Uh-huh.
I said that, he'd understand. So I can't choose Wags.
No.
He'd be great for like a week,
Mm.
and then it'd be bad. The kid would be dirty. He wouldn't clean the kid.
Right, because I said like I would definitely pick my sister first.
Yeah.
'Cause I think she'd be good at it and she would take it seriously.
Yeah.
all of those things.
Well, I didn't know family was an option.
yeah, most people pick their brothers and sisters.
Oh, well, I'm definitely not picking Greer. She's fucking reckless. I feel like Tyreek would be all right.
I don't know that he's home enough to ever have a kid.
Well, this is like I gotta have the kid and then die. We're talking like at least 6-7 years down the line. I think he'll have enough time to settle down.
Right, but that's a big bet to make. Like my picks were my sister and Jacob Sigmund.
Oh,
He
Jake
is
would be
in
all
a
right.
Stable, and he's gonna be a great dad.
Yeah. I'd put it on Hunter too. I'd make him do it. He'd be fine.
I said Hunter would be good for like a little bit, but then he just like wouldn't ever befriend the kid. So the kid would just kind of grow up with like a authority figure, but not like a friend. I feel like he would always feel like he's around a stranger.
Like, you hungry?
He'd be like, what up?
You want
fuck."
Chick-fil-A again?
Yeah. Like I don't think he would be able to get comfortable.
Yeah.
You're gonna have a kid named Missile, so I feel like a lot of people are gonna want to be this.
Oh, yeah, there'll be a line.
Yeah, there'll be a Godfather
Yeah.
line for sure. Missile moves on. Mud hens versus Def Leopards.
Fuck those deaf kids. Let's go, Toledo.
I don't know if saying fuck those deaf kids is good.
It's better than saying fuck Toledo, which I would never say. So, in this instance, in this rare instance, I'm leaping at the opportunity to say fuck them deaf kids. Let's go, Toledo.
Oof. Okay, I am gonna go with Toledo. I just won't say that thing
That's
that
fine.
you said. Yeah.
You're all good.
Yeah, for sure.
I got you covered, man. Riley means to say fuck them
No,
deaf kids.
no, I sure do not. I sure do
He
not.
said it off camera, so I'm just saying it for him.
Absolutely not. All right, disco turkeys or baby cakes? I mean,
Baby cakes is scarier, but disco turkeys is a fun. I mean, you don't hear that often.
yeah, it's disco turkeys.
It is kind of. It's almost entering that millennial territory though of like what you call something else. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a funny name for a peacock. Like, oh, they got disco turkeys over there. Like, I'm trying to think of another example. Like a mudbug. No, that's not right. That's what like a hillbilly would call it. You know what I'm trying to say though?
It's just like trash panda.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's
It's
right.
like that. It's like a raccoon is a trash panda.
Yeah.
And that's not. I would never be like, look at those trash pandas. I'd
Yeah.
be like, look at those raccoons.
Yeah.
That's fine. And I'm never gonna see a peacock and be like, oh, check out them disco turkeys.
Not the more I'm hearing it, I actually might be kind of funny in the right setting.
Right. It has to be right though. And I mean, I just am looking at this as like this logo and saying I'm a fan of the disco turkeys. That's
great.
cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
Like I'm kind of like suspending the millennial belief, like disbelief here.
Yeah.
Like that's fine.
It's way better than them deaf kids.
Oh my god. All right, Montgomery biscuits or the Long Beach State dirtbags.
I'm taking the Sesame Street biscuit all the way here. I think I'd rather wear. I don't know. I'd rather both these shirts are sweet. I'm kind of at the point of what shirt do I want to wear? Biscuits baseball, beer,
fun America. Those kind of things all go together.
Biscuits baseball reads more like the meme millennial shirt to me. Like if this was on a baseball tee, I would never wear it.
Oh, I'm wearing that.
And the Long Beach State dirt bags,
It's good.
it's just like the Yankees logo.
Yeah.
And there's something cool about them being like, yeah, we're the fucking dirt bags. We're not good people. We're good at baseball, and that's it.
I'm going biscuits.
I'm going dirt bags.
I'll take the dirt bags.
That's fine. I like them too.
All right, we're into the Elite Eight, and we've got the Young Boys versus the BJs. That's puberty for you. Young Boys versus BJs.
I think I've told this on here before, but remember like when you're like first learning how people get off and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I remember having an argument with one of my friends that like a hand job was so much better than a blow job. You know, you're like 12 or something.
Mm-hmm.
No one in the room has ever even like seen a boob. Maybe one person's made out, but that's like as far. And I'm like, yeah, you guys are idiots. Like blow jobs are like gross and like sloppy. You want all that fucking spit and shit down there? Like hand jobs rock. Like we all know already that a hand job feels good because we're doing it all the time to ourselves.
Right.
And I like formed an argument that like obviously HJ's greater than BJ's. And people were like, he's got a point.
That's a crazy argument now because
I
I don't
know.
think anybody would say
Well,
that.
right. That's why it's funny. Just like a little kid being like, gross. I don't want it in someone's mouth.
I remember, and I was thinking about this the other day, which is weird, but I remember before I had ever done anything really sexual, I think I had gotten a hand job like one time,
Yeah.
something like that. And I was hanging out with a girl, and we had only like made out, maybe like felt each other up or something. And she was talking about, you know, people going like eating out, like people eating girls out. And she was like, oh yeah, that's like, I would never let a guy do that to me. Like that's disgusting. Like giving head to a guy, I will do. Because that's the outside of their body.
Right.
Like
you don't want to go inside.
she's like, I would never make a guy put his tongue inside of a body. That's insane. Yeah. And I was like, oh yeah, for sure. Because
You're a smart girl.
I had never done it and was like, you're right, that is gross. And I'll never do that.
But meanwhile, let's make out and put our tongues inside of each other's mouths.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like this whole, I just remember thinking about that and was like, wow, that is such a weird thing. And I'm sure that
She's getting eaten out now.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too,
For
yeah.
her sake, I hope so.
I hope she's getting munched.
But yeah, I'm glad that I changed my ideology on that. 'Cause
Yeah.
The reason I thought about it, which is so weird, is because I was listening to What's Love by Fat Joe, Ashanti, and Ja Rule the other day, and his first line, his verse is, I think it's Fat Joe, says, right off the bat, I'm gonna let you know I don't go down, baby. Like right away, first thing, he's like, by the way, I do not eat out.
Not me. It's gross. Think about it. My penis outside my body. Yours inside. Gross, gross, gross.
Yeah. And I was like, he's got a point.
I go BJ's, man.
Yeah, I go BJ's. That's funnier.
It's so funny that it's their city. This is the only situation where the city works besides Walla Walla Sweets.
Yeah.
But the city really helps them out here.
Yeah, because if they were just the BJ's, I'd be like stupid. But it's the liberal BJ's.
Yes.
That's insane.
Yeah, I love it.
Trash pandas or banana slugs?
Oh, kind of a battle of cute here. I'm going slug. Trash pandas, we brought the millennial thing into it, and I feel like they worked a little too hard to be cheeky and funny.
Yeah.
And I feel like Santa Cruz is like almost like hippies at school. They're like, oh, we're the slugs, man.
Is that the Santa Cruz vibe too?
Yeah, Santa Cruz is like, it's like NorCal, so it's kind of like peace.
Okay, word. I've never been there, so I just don't know.
Yeah, I guess I've never spent a lot of time in Santa Cruz, but
I'll go with the banana slugs. It's a close one for me because the Trash
is
Pandas
close.
logo is so funny, but banana slugs is like, for some reason, that one, I'm more into that it's like, it works. Like, that's a school I've heard of, and
Yeah.
they have a logo and mascot that is like super strange.
yes, damn slugs. Imagine running track at Santa Cruz. That's funny.
Oh, yeah.
I'm on the track team. I'm on the banana slug track team.
I'm the fastest slug there is.
yeah, that's great.
Mud hens versus missile.
It's missile.
I'm going missile. Yeah,
Yeah.
like the mud hens had a good run, and we're definitely biased.
Yeah.
But
Dirty
it's-
birds. Let's go birds. Whatever.
Right.
But missile. It's a goddamn weapon. Imagine gun.
Yeah.
Gun baseball team. AR-15 baseball team.
Like if the Washington Commanders just renamed their team Gun NFL. That'd be
You're
crazy.
welcome to Gun Stadium.
They're taking the field at the shooting range. Here comes Gun.
That quarterback for Gun today.
Disco turkeys or dirt bags?
Disco turkeys.
Yeah, it's disco turkeys for sure.
Dirt bags is good, but like there's nothing. There's layers to disco turkey. It's really funny, and the logo is so fun. I just imagine like if you had to babysit or something, and you took the kids to I'm taking them to the disco turkeys game. That person's gonna be like, dope.
Yeah, nothing bad ever happens at a disco turkeys game.
No, they have like 30-cent hot dog night, and they have like a special slushie that you can only get there, and they have like a weird entertainment.
They're playing the Bee Gees like throughout the entire game, you know, in between stuff. It's like staying alive, staying alive. I love that it is a genre of music, a weird nickname for an animal, and the logo is just out of this world fantastic.
Yeah. Final four we go.
First we've got Liberal BJs versus the UC Santa Cruz Banana Slugs.
Make an argument for the banana slugs. I know it's a clean logo. I bought the shirt right away once I saw how it was presented. And it's a slug. It's funny. It's cute. He looks feisty. And it's like smooth. Everything about like the presentation is great. Liberal BJs is like we get to say that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm going to the BJs game in Liberal.
It's more like, what the fuck are they? Like, it's not like you combined the name of your city, which is already funny, with a mascot that makes sense. It's the BJs.
Yeah, it's like Blue Jays maybe.
But it's BEEJAYS. Like, that's so weird. Like, are they a Bumblebee Blue Jay?
If they're the Blue Jays affiliate, I think it's kind of funny because then they're like the BJs, like they're not the AJs.
Yeah, but like, look at the way that it's
I
spelled.
know, because I think that's the only way you get away with it.
I mean, yeah, it's gonna be liberal BJs.
Yeah.
Because I want to pick the banana slug.
I
you
do
just
too.
can't.
Yeah, I
you
do
just
too.
really can't, you know? This is like the one when I've been saying we're doing this video, and like in between yesterday when we filmed the first round and today,
Yeah.
they're like, oh, like what kind of ones are the first one I say? Is
Like, oh,
there's a place in Kansas called Liberal, and this team's called the Liberal BJs.
See what we're dealing with here,
Like,
people?
that's insane.
There's a soccer club in Africa that goes by Missile.
All right, Missile FC versus Carolina Disco Turkeys.
It's Missile for me. Disco Turkeys is fun, but it's like an American and it's meant to be fun. Missile FC is like in that country, that's just like the club. That's Missile. I'm a Missile season ticket. I don't even know if they have missiles in that country. These 11 guys might be the only missiles in that country.
It's just funny because it's not like they're the missiles.
No.
Like their team is just Missile.
Right. This like teams in Japan, they're either like the names of a city or they're like the names of the corporation that sponsors them. So I'm sure this is like, it says Forces Day Defense. Like it's probably literally like the people who make the army's outfittings or whatever, just like
No,
own
it's
the soccer
probably
club.
like in here how we have like Navy and Army, like
Sure,
they are
yeah.
all like real schools and
Yeah.
stuff. They have their own clubs essentially. It's like the same thing. Probably this is like the Defense Force has like their team's called Missile, and so they probably do have missiles.
Maybe.
That or it's just like on their wish list.
Maybe next year.
Yeah.
Yeah. I go with them. That's the jersey I want.
I'm gonna go with Disco Turkeys, even though I think I like Missile more. I don't know. I'm kind of like 50-50. I'll just leave it up to Grant.
I'm taking Missile FC.
Yeah. I knew he was gonna pick the football club. So.
Definitively.
Here's our final. There's a poll in the chat right now. You're either gonna pick Liberal BJs or Missile FC. This is for the first crazy team names bracket that we've done here on Cheap Seats. Please let us know some other teams that should be involved in another one of these. I'm sure we're going to do plenty. This
Yeah.
feels like the first chapter of
Yes.
a very long book.
Yeah, or like let us know other ways we can like work weird minor league or strange sports stuff into this channel in general. I think that's a great thing for us to talk and do shit about.
We got to do athlete names.
Oh yeah, like meat suck burger.
Is that one of them?
I hope so. That's funny as
What are the
fuck.
ones? There's a bunch of college ones right now. Like we talked about the dude who might go to LSU.
Isn't there a million ants or whatever? Million bugs. A
Million bugs. A million bugs is one of them. Yeah,
That's
there's
what I
like names
think.
like that. So if you have a bunch of those, please send us your lists so that we can make a bracket out of that. But also, let's do another one of these. So drop those downstairs in the comments. For me, it's liberal BJ's.
It is, yeah. It
Yeah.
is.
Missile is so funny.
It's really funny to us. Like, I feel like there is, and I hope a lot of anybody watching gets it too, but I feel like there's a large sect of people that are like, why is that funny?
Right.
It's just missile, but that's why it's funny is because
Right.
it's just missile.
Right.
But yeah, liberal BJ's is like, that's kind of, you only get one of those. You only get one town named liberal, and the gall to call your team the BJ's is the only thing better would be like Tears or something. Like if your team was the liberal Tears.
And that would be annoying and stupid.
Yeah.
Already.
Yeah.
That joke would have gone sour.
Yeah.
They've been around since the 50s, man.
BJ's.
They've been the liberal BJ's since the 50s.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bill Clinton's favorite team. Here we go. Liberal BJ's wins the first Hivemind Crazy Team Names bracket. I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you felt like there was some tension throughout this video, please head over to notdwindling.com.
Yeah, and suck on that one. I'll give you a BJ later.
Thank you. I honestly need one. I've been pretty stressed out.
I will suck it right out of you, pal.
Yeah. All right. We gotta go with the young boys, right?
Do you think he'll like Baloo, or should I just keep...
Post 6-6. Post 6-6.
I know they're
Post
talking about me when they're
6-6,
talking in
Post
Vietnamese.
6-6. All right, this has been Cheap Seats. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one.
It's kind of like cowabunga.
The other night I saw Bright Eyes, a cursive open for Bright Eyes, and both of them did like, I wouldn't say a rant, because a rant has like a negative connotation, but they did like a very inspired speech. And they were like, the trans community dealing with all this policy change and all these things. It was great. But cursive during their speech was like, why does such a small portion of our population get such a big shit taken on them? And for why? And everybody big cheer, it was great. But they have kind of an older audience. And like, probably like 10 feet away from me, I saw a big dude with a beard. As everybody's cheering, just yell, "Religion!" And he answered the rhetorical question.
no.
He goes, "Religion!"
Oh, no.
And it was bad.
As
but,
if the lead singer's going to be like, oh,
okay.
shit.
Maybe let's have a conversation.
I didn't think about that. Religion. Those books are old as shit.
As someone who is obviously vocally pro LGBTQI, all that stuff, it's like it was still very funny to me. I just somebody answering the rhetorical, being like, "Well, here's why."
Yeah,
I thought that
awesome.
was very funny.
That's great, man. That's why I left the church.
Were you ever in the church?
I was once.
You left to drink.
It was happy hour.